Hi, hello everyone. My name is Shea May, and I am here as a pleasure to introduce to you guys Dr. Archer C. Campoy.
Hello.
In today's episode, this would be a heartfelt conversation between me and Dr. Archer Campoy as he was going to share his inspirations, insights, or what are his desires, or give some tips of becoming a inspiring or aspiring teacher. So, good day, sir.
Good day to you.
How was your
Ashia.
morning today, sir?
It's okay. It's all right.
Okay. So, as a professor, sir, there are lots of people are curious. There are different styles of teaching. As for you, sir, can you describe what is your style of teaching, sir?
My style of teaching includes the following: the authoritative style, which trails the traditional approach.
Where the learners are expected to pay attention to the discussion of salient information. Another is the delegation style, which vests the learners to work independently, either
Individually or in teams, which exemplifies learning through action.
now we also have this facilitator style. This focuses on activities where learners take initiative and responsibility for their learning. Also, I may exemplify demonstrator style, which uses the aid of visuals such as flip charts, posters, PowerPoint, and others to deliver the lesson in a step-by-step process. Also, the hybrid style. This gives an avenue where the learners shall attend a lecture on
Seminar, while others will join virtually from home using the tools like Teams or Zoom or Google Meet. Now, these styles are dependent on the learning content of the course and may vary depending on the different disciplinal topics.
So, nag-stick ra jud ka ato nila nga style of teaching, sir.
yes,
Okay, thank you
but
for
that
that.
is always dependent on the content of
Oh,
the,
yes,
content of
dependent.
the course.
So, also, sir, aside from your style of teaching, we all know that you're also teaching foreign language, like so specifically Spanish. So, I was just curious, sir. When did you realize that you always speak Spanish at school when correcting something? Is it intentional or accident lang jud sa sir nga maka-Spanish jud kag storya?
Um,
Maka-Spanish agad po storya.
Not only when I was a recipient as a testa scholar,
Oh, test mo. Pila di kag test.
yes, for the course in Spanish, with the description of Spanish for different locations at the Language Skills Institute.
It was substantiated when I enrolled PhD Ilang 116. That's Spanish as a cultural language, where I explored some Hispanic words through local nativization.
Subsequently, I discovered some phylogenetic changes in the nativized acculturated Spanish words existing in our dialect.
What
The
are
fact that we were colonized for 333 years under the Spanish regime,
these? Right.
we have up to this time some of these words like
Uno,
Oh.
dos, tres, these words just go as we use them in correcting something or in talking about anything.
not until I formally enrolled in the course that I realized the verbose structuration of the said words.
So you're not just only learning about the language, sir, no, but also the culture of the language, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so when it comes to learning a language, sir, do you have your what is your biggest strength, sir, when learning a language?
Well, it is said that good language learners pay attention to meaning.
And I think I have this confidence in learning substantial meanings. I always use the four macro skills, even on various occasions, sharpening my listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. As a disc jockey for a decade and a lecturer
Oh,
for
DJ.
38 years, I have had some opportunities to immerse myself in some multilingual communities. I keep on learning the language because it is thus dynamic and it grows with the passage of the changing time.
So in this topic, sir, a lot of people will be motivated as they were going to use your also style of learning the language, sir. So also, sir, when it comes to strength, also there's weakness. Do you have any decisions that you regret, sir, or what are your weaknesses, sir?
Certainly, there are decisions of regrets or weaknesses in learning a language.
As an accreditor for quite some time, I observed that there are flawed curricular offerings in some SUCs. Some learners have had very little time to learn the language. Others lack the motivation, interest, and passion for studying the language. Few cling to like procrastination and the inability to define their goals, while there are those who waste their time for perfect method or technique. Um, that is in learning the language.
Now, my total discernment is to use the language. Gamiton dyan ako, no? In all
Yes, sir.
forms of vocations,
Gamiton dyan.
in order to become like a native speaker of a particular language. Now, a language that will not be used will ultimately die down in its
Natural death.
That's true.
So the language must be used every now and then to be able to articulate ourselves well in speaking.
Yes, gamiton jud permi ang language, sir,
Mm.
no? Okay, so aside from this question, sir, like strength or weaknesses in learning a language, this is the aside topic from this conversation, sir. This is about how you treat people. So, how do you treat people, sir, that doesn't have anything to you or doesn't have to do anything to you? I mean.
murag lisod-lisod ang utanahan na.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Kaya kita mong gitanan, sir, nga nag-agi og laing-laing mga tao,
Oh.
sir, nga murag walay kwan sa akong life. So, ikaw, sir.
Okay, for me,
I shall show my real character because it is through this character that I could treat people who can't do anything for me in return.
as a person of human dignity and integrity, I shall act under the will of God if possible, no? Even when nobody is observing and are looking for my deeds. The character of being genuine and kind is all I could assure even to strangers, no? Helping the needy is just like serving the Lord. Now, when we come to help them, these people, and share the things that God bestowed in us,
I am pretty sure that God will be happy.
but for all these things, including our treasures, are from God. Dili ni siya atua. Remember that these things are just like bubbles. And when we die, we have to leave behind these bubbles.
Okay, huban, sir, no? Kay they will just choose to cut ties with people, but you, sir, you choose to show kindness na lang, sir, to other people. Okay, sir. This would be the last question, sir, for this topic. As a teacher, sir, especially you want to give advice to those who want to become a teacher. So, how can you be an inspiration to someone else who also wants to be on your shoes, sir? Like becoming an inspiring teacher someday.
Thank you for that, Shia.
Well, I live in the guise of commitment and spirituality. These are the reasons for my existence. Commitment in the sense that I put my love and devotion towards my work and that I place the Lord as the center of my existence. This is the main reason that as a teacher for 23 years, I am very happy, fulfilled, and contented with what I professed as a teacher.
Hence, I have this enthusiasm and zeal for golden service in the discharge of my obligations and functions, being a government worker. It is my firm conviction also that I said a while ago that
Serving others is just like serving the Lord.
this is my never-ending service, even to God who created me as a person. I speak with spirituality because, as always, I consider the presence of the Holy Spirit as guide in everything that I do. The words that keep me going are the biblical sayings that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And by His grace, I pray that He would give it to me abundantly, all for His glory. Thus, the word Spirit. The other letters include there are U, which means understanding. A, actualizing. And Li, living the message of the Holy Scripture readings. Letter T stands for the tasks. I am a task-oriented civil service worker. Letter Y, yes, Lord, I come to do your will.
Wow, that was very inspirational, sir. Um, Sir, this is my bonus question to you, sir. Aside from the 6 questions that I've asked you, sir, this is not kind of relate to the question, sir. This is about the goals that you have already reached, sir, or something that you haven't reached yet. But um, if we go back to the time that you are 10 years old, sir, what is your message to your 10 years old self?
Back then, Bowman, uh,
Explore more in life to be able to reach your ambition, like of becoming a lawyer someday. Uh, well, there are trials along the way, but I always see to it that the will of the Lord is with me. So I may never be successful in my first attempt. Maybe in the near future, God be willing, um, I would, heaven and earth, I will try the hardest to be able to reach my goal. God knows the sincerity of my prayers, my heart, regarding the things that I would really want to become in the future.
Basta nalanggit si Lord, sir, na mamati din na siya sa atin. Okay, that would be all for this heartfelt episode. I hope that you learned something from Dr. Archer Campoy, and I hope that he gives inspiration to all of you, to all of the viewers watching this video. And yeah, that would be all. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. If you like this video, please like, share, and also click the notification bell for upcoming updates from us. Thank you!
salamat!